Hello everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Port Royal 2. I am looking at the situation with the nations regarding strength, etc. because of my attempt, and at the time being it was only an attempt, my attempt to attack the city of Tampico for switch it from Spanish to French side. And one of the things I noticed at the time was there was actually a convoy waiting in there, which was a big hey nitty but, considering I lost a couple of my most important ships in that one. So while Spain is weak, attacking and capturing this city is not going to be easy. Fortunately, I am able to go and get more crew again. I am going to send in one of my convoys and hopefully at some point being able to send in the other one as well. And I'm going to send in the trainer. That one is actually, no, not yet, because he will give an excellent opportunity to scout for Spanish fleets. And I hope that with it I'm actually able to figure out what fleet is in there, how many ships, how strong, etc. All the information required to defeat it. While at the same time I'm also going to gather as much crew as possible. So I'm actually able to get that city before the 21st of June. My biggest advantage, I have about 5 weeks, which should be enough to capture the city. But you never know. I mean, we have 10 ships, we can have for about 1,500 men aboard, maybe more, 1,800 men even. So that's quite a high number of sailors I need to gather. And on top of that, I also need to get that fleet over there. So I will be doing a lot of this actually works. I will be doing a lot of speeding up, slowing down until that convoy is actually filled up. The good news, especially for me, the good news is that this entire area is more or less safe. More or less because it's French territory and it's French territory, and with Spain being at war with France, things are, yeah, not 100% safe, with the chance to have Spanish fleets sailing there. But as said, it is more or less safe. We also need to check the Dutch being at war with England only. Okay. And now it's time to check. There are two convoys in there. One and one under repair. I can deal with this one. But the thing is, the other one is still. I will wait. I will try to check if that convoy leaves, because I am not in the mood to start a naval fight before my convoy is actually ready. And right now I'm at 30% of the amount of crew needed. It would be fun. No. What I'm hoping for is that one, or even better, both those convoys are actually leaving. If that happens, I will be king of the combat. Because at that point, that's why I said, look, one of the convoys already left. Now, technically, to 69, 700. Technically, I should be able to attack. But what I'm actually aiming at, and that's why I wanted to increase the crew here, what I'm actually aiming at is to get a full 1800 crew, because the more sailors I have, easier it's going to be for me to actually capture that town, as I can move in a pretty large force. And as you can see, with 1000 I'm about halfway. If for whatever reason they have to fight a fleet again, it may be this one. If I have to fight a fleet again, I got the other convoy waiting for that, which will make sure that I will win that battle. After that, I can simply retreat and send in the big ships to do the actually ground battle. which is why I want those 1800 men, because with it, 1800 men versus 266, things will be a lot better. Meanwhile, other convoy is ready as well. So everything is going to the right strength right now. I have another idea. Because we may get a follow-up mission, not to capture a town, although with some luck, if I do get it, it'll be great. But there's also the chance that the French will actually ask me to provide them with a convoy and 150, sorry, a convoy having 150 cannons. So I will put that on the convoy and sail it to Biloxi. If they don't come up with that follow-up mission, fine with me, because I can sell the ships off over here, sell the cannons off, and problem solved. If they do come up with that follow-up mission, fine with me, because the only thing I need to do is hiring a captain. It's under repair now, so I have to keep an eye on it. But the only thing I need to do after that is remove the ships, hire a captain on one of them, form the new convoy, add the cannons, and problem done. Solved. Which will help me getting a much better even standing with the French, although it's already perfect at the moment. English people may be getting very upset by me. So there's two convoys now. Veracruz, 800 men. Let's check what we have here. The French want a convoy. Want a town with a governor. If there's nothing there, it'll be very easy for me. If there is, it's still very easy for me. France and the Dutch. Well, at least that means the French are strong and don't need that convoy. The Dutch are still strong, but it's not a two-front war. And there's only one convoy left right now. Um, 1800. Exactly 1800. That can't be a coincidence. And that's the wrong one. I got a little bit too much. We had, come on, multiple messages. Edward Teach, more ships, and Bartholomew, more ships. Let's see, Teach? No, this is Sawkins. 3. Teach, 2 convoys, right. Bartholomew, 2 convoys, right. I also, wait. Let's see, because I think they're both aiming to get me. Well, at least one of them is. Okay, time for the Forrest Gump maneuver, aka let's go back. Oh, nothing. Bingo. I will send in the hunter. And I will send in that one. Maybe the ship we saw over here with the ships of the line, the fleet we saw over there with the ships of the line, was the fleet leaving Tampico. But at the moment, there's nothing. Really, can they just stop doing that? Because it's very distracting. Heading close to Cancun because that offers me the room to escape. Still nothing here. I think the French people will be very happy. The Dutch slightly less. But with it, if everything goes the way I plan it, which means pause now, sending this one to Veracruz and check. There's still nothing here. Yes, everything goes as planned. able to attack the town from land. I've got 500 versus 500 swords and muskets versus one of them. So I'm going to do the same thing I did before, because I want to keep enemy alive instead of killing them. Besides, before the formal surrender, I still need to destroy their, not destroy, I have to defeat the mayor or town representative or whatever you want to call it. So they noticed. That's crap. Oh well, in that case, sorry guys. Because I'd rather had done this less bloody. Here we go again. Can I? Yes, you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, missed. 5, missed. His turn. Hey. So 1 hit. 5 versus 1. Right? 6-1. Done. Gotcha. And done. Trainer off to Veracruz. Dock in Tampico. I need to remove the attack town option on him. Replace some of my lost crew. The wrong button. We also saw that other fleet leaving. Now, first of all, military strength, normal. So I have to defeat a couple of convoys again. That's one. Second, look at the political map. French are actually shifting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have a couple more to go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. So eventually that's the goal. They got 2 governor towns. Downside, at least to me, when I'm fighting them, this is a gap. It's possible. So it is going pretty good. Like I said, I need to destroy a couple of convoys again. But there's also another option now. Another very important thing.
It's good to see you here. Come in, and I'll see if I have something for you. Thank you for capturing one of our enemy's towns.
You're welcome.
My nation has recently lost its last governor town to its enemies. If these enemy nations are weakened by having their military convoys sunk, we will then be able to win back some town. You have served my nation long and faithfully. Now I must reward you for your loyalty. I shall give you a parcel of land on which you can establish your own town.
So, Villarica, stone, fruit, rum, garments, and coffee. I already have, and hang on, that is a large. I already have fruit and rum and cigars. So with that in mind, uh, Villarica having two of the goods I'm already producing, not a good idea. We have Rio Hacha, once again rum and meat, and stones and grain. Thing is, Manzanillo, fruit, grain, meat, rum. So that's three of the goods I'm already producing. I don't think it's a good idea. Then we have Savannah, bricks and wood. Well, okay, I'm already producing both to some extent. Garments, rope, and dyes. It's looking pretty good, especially as it's in Dutch territory. So that makes transporting goods back and forth a little bit easier. And the last one is Los Marias, meat, rum, cigars, tobacco, and fruit bricks. I already got tobacco from Manzanillo, so the choice is dyes, coffee, or cocoa, and all of them have an option I already have. And out of those, because I'm trying to, I was working at the garment and ropes in Grand Bahama, but out of those three, and let me think, wood in Turks, ropes in Turks, ropes in Grand Bahama, so that makes three. Stone, wood, garments, big scrum. Basically, Los Marias is currently off limits. I need one of the four colonial goods. And I am able to produce lots and lots of dice already in the north. All basically the entire Dutch area currently is in dice, so having another one is a bit, yeah, useless. But like I said, this is the safe area. Especially once I made sure I captured those two. Any fight with the Spanish from Manzanilla will only have to pass convoys here. Well, that's deep in Spanish territory, that's deep in English, and that's going to be French. So I will pick
Let this be
Savannah.
your new town. You can now enter it just like any other town to erect buildings and set up businesses there. The entire district is not yet available to you, but if you capture additional towns, I will give you the land you need for this. I would gladly task you with capturing a town belonging to our enemies. I have enough military convoys to protect the newly captured area. However, the enemy is still too strong for such an undertaking. You could help to weaken the enemy by destroying its military convoys. You can check a nation's strength under Nations in the...
Yep. So that's done. Um, let's see, by 30, no 30, 90, 90, 30, 30, 20, 30. If I do everything the way it should, this will never happen. Selling everything. The exception of wood. Hang on. I'm not going to do that much. As a matter of fact, I won't even have to buy that. I'm going to produce that, so 90. I'm going to produce garments, so 90. 90 dice. Which also means I have to keep at least 30. Yep. So that's done. That's from trade route. So whatever happens, this amount will always remain here. Also means I don't need this. Eventually, as long as I'm able to do this, it'll be fine. Now, looking at what I can actually construct, there's nothing here. There's not enough yet. Just got the basics. But what I need right now is, first of all, a good captain. Second of all, a good ship. By this one will be renamed into, is it with one end or two ends? Double, of course. Savannah. Thing is, I need to find a better captain for this dude right now. Good news is that he's got a good captain. He's got a good captain, and he also got a good captain, so not much to worry. First of all, let's check Veracruz. There's a military convoy, and they are at normal strength. So I need to remove at least two, maybe three convoys. Let's do that. going to do something else this time. I need 2 more convoys to get my next part of the French, my next part of my French reward. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to follow me or not. No, he isn't. That one came from Veracruz. Yeah. That one got hit hard. One of the things I could do, although it will demand a lot of fighting, is to start attacking Spanish trading convoys, and eventually that'll lure out one of their military convoys. Fight that one, destroy it, basically by capturing it. And with that done, we can, if there's something in the water, weaken the Spanish fleets and the Spanish Navy. And it's something I'm considering right now, because it would make quite easy for me, or a lot easier for me, to get them. Now let's see. We have 1 convoy, 2 convoys over here. One, 2, 3, 4 military convoys up here. Four military convoys a little bit too much. One, however, isn't. Let's see what it's doing. This is a change of my gaming policy, as you noticed, because I'm switching to aggressive mode now. Still have to deal with those Viking frigates. Well, this is not patrician free, so fight will be a little bit more complicated. But eventually, I'll win. Although this is going to be very tricky. Oh, for a moment, I really feared he was going to board me, which would actually be the thing everybody expected. So this is going to hurt my crews. I'm still able to defeat the buggers. Most important, I need to take out those frigates because they are really the most dangerous out of the 5 ships. The only advantage, if I manage to defeat this fleet, no, sorry, if this fleet manages to defeat me, which is always possible, I got the other convoy nearby to immediately recapture my ships. But I prefer not to, which I think kind of makes sense, right? Like I said, the big problems are those frigates. The war galleons, that's the funny thing. The war galleons are actually able to sail as fast as I can. But they have the maneuverability of a whale in a bathtub. The frigates, on the other hand, are slow, but they have the maneuverability of a little duckling turning on the dime. Something like that. So, while I have to make sure that I can't be boarded, my biggest concern is still to make sure that my ship isn't damaged, to make it even possible for the other ships to catch up on me. And even with their lower number of cannons, those frigates are still the largest threat, especially if you miss. I won't board the buggers yet. I will make sure that they won't be doing that much harm to me compared to what they can do. That's one big ship out of circulation. And if I actually hit those frigates like that, now things are starting to look better. Two of the frigates down, one of the galleons down. So it's more a matter of slowing him down, starting to reduce crew. And making sure that they won't be able to do anything anymore. Also an advantage compared to patrician free again. Any ship captured can't be used against you. Of course, that also means I can't use it against them. But fighting a 1 versus 6 battle in this game, no thanks. 1 versus 5 is already complicated enough every once in a while. That's the last one. For now. Especially if you miss. Current problem is the wind. I have to sail straight into the wind, get into a better position, and it's slowing me down. Of course, it's slowing them down as well. If the Spanish were smart, they would surrender. But they won't. Which makes this an excellent practice round for me. That's one ship that's becoming mine pretty soon. Still, there were 4 convoys near Evangelista, so I do have to keep that in mind. That convoy with the ship of the line is also somewhere over there, still. So that's another thing I have to keep in mind. Yeah, that's what happens when you fire right in between both ships. Now, I want to avoid capturing as much as I can because of the damage the ship does. If any of those ships escape, if any of those ships escape, I'm going to have a hard time with this convoy to capture the rest. So for now, the best thing will be to actually make sure that damage among them is equal, or at least among the frigates. Frigates with similar damage, the war galleons having a similar damage. That makes it easier not just to capture them, but also, if they escape, to keep up with that fleet, even with that second fleet being nearby. Because let's not forget, the moment I capture a fleet, I have to sail it back to Manzanillo, and my preference is to make sure that if I have to do that, I can use one fleet for that, not two. Um, See, this is what I meant about the maneuverability. I need another ship. Even against the wind, with their sails down, they were able to shoot my ship. Still think they can win.
All clear for action. We're ready to board.
Time to do some serious damage. Two. Three. See what I mean? Four. And there's one left trying to escape, probably. Yeah. Don't think it has much success, but still. This is what I meant. Gotcha. Strength 24, but still normal. Okay. So I'll send this one to Manzanillo. And I'm going to use the Hunter as an escort. Oh, wrong button. Because we know there are multiple Spanish military convoys over there. Still no military convoy there. Another nice thing, actually may be able to hire that captain as him. Yep. Savannah in hire captain. Cat Island, Domingo, Savannah. Accept. I won't be able to catch up on that fleet anyway. I do know where one of their fleets is located right now. Okay, one's over there. There's still two convoys over here. And there's the one with my ship of the line. So there's three convoys over there. I managed to capture Veracruz. Let's see. 81, 90. If I manage to capture Veracruz, it will be a very good victory. 7 days. 12 for the frigates, 14 for the frigate, 13, 14, 14. And it will take 3 days. 10 for my frigate. So, not bad. Except I made one mistake. Unless, let's see, Hunter, Captain, one fighting, two trading, free sailing, two trading, free sailing, free trading. Okay, Savannah, Jaeger. Yep, I was afraid of that. Free sailing, five trading, he's even better. So off to Tampico again. And it's really a matter of waiting to get. I think I need to get two convoys. The French are on the rise again. Yeah, how come? Yeah, of course. No mission. My business is still going okay. I actually need another million. Well, I don't think that will be much of a problem. This is, but that'll change. My balance is a problem, but that too will change. Especially with all the production problems I have. But that depends at how things are going right now. We still have a treasure map. See, 315 convoy. I can't hire that guy. That's what I was looking for. So, Hunter repaired. Let's go looking for Spanish convoys again. And yes, I'm aware of this. I mean, that's going to take a while, but eventually we will pick everything up. And the other one was Isabella. Bricks, sugar. It'll work out. I'm not really worried about it. It's going to cost me a lot of money for the time being. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. The military convoys docked here. Where's the big one? Nothing docked there. This is French area. Let's see what happens. Oh, look. That's what I was looking for. That's also what I was looking for. Four ships is easier to defeat as 3 ships, as 5 ships. 4 ships are heading to Nombre de Dios or Havana. Storm, okay. I thought so. Oh well, now I'm here anyway. Let's sail through French territory, checking for Spanish convoys which may or may not try to attack French convoys. Which, by the looks of it, they don't do. They are going to Port St. Joe instead of fighting. Never mind, they're going to attack the Dutch. It's a pretty big transport convoy. Now, if I had armed all my convoys, especially my trading convoys, with put guard ships on it, I would have lost a lot more. Not just funds, but also ships and everything. Simply because each and every convoy I was using would have been forced to fight Spanish military fleets. So with the convoys all docked in the ports, yeah, I am losing some finances. It isn't going that fast, but I am losing money. Still, at some point, I will be able to buy the Spanish off. And as soon as that's done, I'm able to start normal trading again. And with that, I will quickly cover up the losses I made. So I'm not that worried. The only thing that actually worries me a little bit was that I lost my hemp plantation up here. But I'll get it back. It means I have to invest some money, but I'm gonna get it back. No doubt about it. It just won't be in this episode looking at things. And this is, in fact, probably one of the longest game wars I've played in a long time. Plus, I forgot something again. That's something I wasn't counting on. Oh well, I'll be okay. It's them. Um, I'm going to do a quick bathroom break because I was actually thinking about ending this session before the new fight. This fight happened, so I'll be right back. Welcome back. Thanks for waiting. This is going to be the most interesting fight in a while. I mean, we have two ship of the line waiting here for me. 50 cannons, 200 crew, and they possess more or less the same speed as the military frigates. So that's nice. There are even worse in maneuverability as the war galleons, so that's nice too, but that 200 crew will make it different. Actually, they're even faster as ship. So it's going to be fun. And I'm very determined to win this fight. And when that's done, I will also save the game immediately and bask in happiness. But make sure that the AI will try everything it can to board my ship right now. So I have to make sure that I can end up in front of those military galleons before they actually demolish that much of my sails that I will be slowed down a lot. So far, so good. Next problem, the big boys. Because I need to get in front of them too and stay in front of them. So far so good. The advantage, because they're that big, the more I damage their sails, the harder it'll be for them to catch up on me. As you can see, I already got one close to go back to me. It's still following me, but I still have the upper hand. At least for the time being. Just hope I'm able to get out of this situation, because the wind is very, very dreadful right now. If I manage to recapture those two ships, I'm going to be very happy. So far, so good. Just need very slowly to steer against the wind. Gotcha. That's one. Okay, time to speed up for a moment. So that galleon is about the same speed as I am. Let's change that. Right now they're the same damage levels. Okay. Still need to get in a better sailing position, taking advantage of the wind. because I'm sailing from edge to edge, and that's not exactly the best thing to do. That's number 2. For the time being, I've got the upper hand. I will ignore him, focus on him a little bit, and later on that one. Especially that ship of the line. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Not too soon. Yeah, I knew that was going to hurt. You're gonna lose this battle, Bailey. You're gonna lose this battle, mate. Big time. If I only was able to get a better advantage of the wind. Bingo. So there are 2 left with full sails. And I'm still using my first ship. Now there's 1 left. Does this one have? Not certain. 85%. It looks like it. Looks indeed that at 85%. Okay. Missed. Keep in mind, I'm still having less crew, but I'm also having the advantage of having a ship with full sails, so my goal is to capture them. The other 3 ships can be sunk for whatever. I'm concerned, but I want to capture those 2 ships of the line. Because I did capture them before, and I lost them because I wasn't expecting something. Looks like they're aiming for a boarding action. Won't happen. That sound you get when a ship runs on the reef. or a shoal over there. Again, too close to the edge of the map. And we get this as a result. And this time I don't have a backup convoy nearby, so I do have to fight this fight with this convoy. Here comes the SOL again. Let's concentrate on him. SOL stands for ship off line, but it's basically what people use for the ship off the line. They still got more crew. Not anymore. But with either one of them being close enough to start a boarding action and the other ones being able to support that boarding action, I'm still going to make sure that they lose as much crew as possible. Especially now. Yeah, I thought so.
Make ready to board!
Suicide action, but I have to. I had to, otherwise I will lose that ship, because with the sails down they were clearly aiming to demolish the hull. Just like they keep following it, and probably with a high speed trying to sink or capture it.
Make ready to board!
Except this time
We're ready to board!
I'm the one having the advantage. The only problem, I'm too far away to save my convoy from the other two. But current score, as if it's a football match. Crazy Dutch guy to Spaniard cannon fodder 1. It's going to get worse for them. Because I'm slowly but surely getting the upper hand. As soon as I have this ship down to 100 crew, I do have the upper hand. $77, 81 is 150. 270 less. 150, 250, 263. I have 120. I have 360. Plus this one, 470 crew. Plus still 3 ships. So I have to be careful because I'm still in not a good area. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Just let's see, 60, 69. Okay, let's
All
go.
clear for action. Everyone in position.
Gotcha. Next, 69% one. That is, if I'm actually loading up the right ammunition. It's escaping. Yeah, I thought it would.
Make ready to board. Everyone in position.
Gotcha. I was expecting this. Balance turned too much into my favor. Disadvantage, they get better sails again. My advantage, I have more crew. So let's go get him. Those I think it's trying to. No, I was thinking wrong. I thought for a moment they were trying to escape again. Whoa. That's not aiming at the sails. They were trying to decimate my crew. enemies if they actually succeed.
All clear for action.
Yeah, I thought so. Got you. So that's a 10, almost 15 minutes fight. Weak. Look at that. Weak.
It's good to see you here. I will gladly task you with capturing a town belonging to our enemies. But unfortunately, you have no... I don't have any... It's good to see you here. Come in, and I will gladly task you with... Unfortunately, you have no suitable convoys left, and I don't have any other...
What? Ah, crap. Okay. What's worse, he doesn't ask me to he doesn't ask me to attack a Spanish town, which means it won't be long before they actually are signing peace to the Spanish, with the Spanish. The only thing I can do right now is to sail back to Manzanillo and see if I'm able to pick up enough ships here. 3. Yep, I am. To create a war convoy for and a frigate. I got nothing left. Oh wait, I do have something left. 50. So I'm going to send him up there. Two frigates, okay. And I'm going to take a break in recording. Or better said, I will end this session for today. Thanks for watching. I do hope you've been enjoying it, because we will pretty soon start with the new combat in the next episode. But I do hope you've been enjoying it. I hope to see you next week. Have a very good week. Goodbye.